Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, a team ready to put on a show. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and the Flames will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today, as we take a look at how to make an impact from your leaders.
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender. Gives him the big stiff arm. He will
quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent? Establish the run game early on offense.
Might as well give it to him again. And he's brought down after
twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
And he's able to bounce it for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early.
Gotta have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
That would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. Keeps the legs moving. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout.
He's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They'll give it to him again. And he's able to shed one tackle.
Now they're letting him drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Running with power. They get
drive alive.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Flushed out of the pocket. And you'd like to think this play number 10 on this series. Off play action. Here comes the rush. 11th play of this opening drive coming up at this one. A 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab on the left. And he's
opportunities.
1st down here for the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge. 3-yard pickup. They come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Bradford. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't...
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but not...
Way at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, They're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And they'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback
got the big play.
After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella.
Chunky yards back, now setting up 4th and short and giving yourself an opportunity to go for it here and keep this drive going.
They'll run for it on 4th down. Runs through the tackle. Nothing but green ahead. Running inside the 20. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter to have. This offense needs to get back loud.
Do that, identify where your best players are, and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Just a solid stop.
This defense, understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And you can... A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air. It's Bradford. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll work his way down.
They get in rhythms, and to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
Can't find that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but not in the Flames. Come to the line with a new set of downs.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense break.
I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. As this offense will go back on the attack. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Drive, you stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's open. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Wide receiver shows motion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Hard running there.
And that just shows you the team. They are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Leaves it with the running back. At midfield, he's got room. He's off to the races. He's at the 10. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Relentless to see if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. On the option. Now the pitch. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Breaks the tackle. And after the stop. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Just 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. From the gun, the ground game. Discards a man. 3. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Back to throw, it's Bradford. Can't make the grab with good field position. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off-play action on 1st down. He'll pull it down. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun. He finds his man, takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Liberty. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And
to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
At the 25. The offense set for a 1st down play. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 30.
with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be stopped.
Getting by all these guys right up the middle, unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room.
Oh, how is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at
your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll make the stop. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. That play just line gets set. 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. He unleashes a long one. And they won't make the that last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. finds a man on the left to keep him from getting the first down. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. And he was... Here comes the offense on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And that's... They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes a connection. And he's not the chains. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 46. Coming after it. And they got it. This pass rush has just been relentless. You can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking to throw on second down. It's caught. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes the connection. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's in for the touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
Through the back of the end zone. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Pulls and fires complete. And he goes in on second down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. And the Flames get the first.
You've got to have receivers that are willing to block. You've got to have guys that are willing to get involved. How about the receiver here on the stock block going and picking off that safety?
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll step out. This offense has a second down play. The give out of the gun. And they try to challenge. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. At the 45, on its way. Gets it all. The Flames have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's incomplete. This guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Bradford. And he was hit.
Story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The run from the shotgun. Running as we reach the 2-minute warning. They'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. He's looking for an open man on second down. Throws to the wideout. And completion it to get it back. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Looking deep. And they wanted it up. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And the income time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game.
Did it too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
He's by the 20. Looking to go up top on first down. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut it to the lead. You want to get a stop
Room on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to throw on first down. And he will. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. We got a timeout. Run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he can't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the O? So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Really good job. The big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day so far there today in Lynchburg. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
The throw. And he got a hand in there.
As a quarterback, we know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's a reason why he's...
James will line it up on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he'll pick up the... Flames are on the move. Back to throw, it's Bradford. Feeling some heat. And he dropped it just...
Sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs, because they're not receivers, you really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too...
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to make magic on the scramble. It's back on the field again. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively, aggressive, and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
They're trying to get to it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, Liberty! The defense with the scoop and score. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make...
0 for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Pushes for the goal line. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion return on that one before he's brought down. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. At the turf at the 47. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to scramble. Fires on the move. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Escapes trouble. Gets away from 1. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. Down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Had the pick and see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. He rifles one deep down the right side. A touchback and come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to them after the catch is their specialty, can make some magic happen.
Powers through the defender. That's the kind of play after picking up this 1st down on the ground. Let's see what they do. The inside handoff. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Just a solid come facing 3rd and long from the 40. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. For a 1st down. The Flames look to keep this drive humming. They move the tight end all over. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back.
Offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
It might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Scanning the field, it's Bradford. And they fail to hook up. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And with the completion out to the...
I've seen so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players.
Paying off the tip drill, he had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Getting some heat. Keeps the play going. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's loose. And then move the chain. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. He's going to pass. Trying to get to it. Pass rush coming after
the grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Just ran him over. Knocked down, take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. He's got it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
First down for this offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That one, they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The toss to the right. Nice, solid foot much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Bradford. Pocket starts to, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone covered their own fumble, but now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Trying to find his man on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. And after that huge gain, he will have a chance to catch his breath, and he's going to need it. What a way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Down to start the drive after the break. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds.
On a comeback. They're trailing by 9 to UCF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Bradford. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no...
Down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll try to do it himself. And sure, tackling offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been.
The expressway is wide open. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Big play, flip the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throwing right. Snags it. And a pass after explosive pass up in this one. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there.
It's finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll take the touchback. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Can they pull out of the playbook here on second and long from the 17? Dropping back, it's Bradford. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. And they'll finally catch is picked up. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He's looking to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Not able to break the big one on first down. Second and very short here for the offense. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. They didn't get to the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. And the Flames are flying down the field. He'll just keep slinging it. And his throw is incomplete.
They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
This is a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the misconnection.
Hole, and the clock's running out. Like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team. And now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. Just ran over it. On the 33, it's 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. Plows ahead for
an effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers.
5 to 6 yards, make them honor the run, make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
He'll throw on third down. And the defense gets...
He's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Got it past the marker. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
So frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down. He's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed. So hard to stop.
And he's got a touchdown. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touch.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, it has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Bradford. It's complete on the right side. Or pickup. Wide receivers all over the place. Trips to the left on 2nd and 7. They keep attacking through the air. Got him downfield. Lodge. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. Going up top on 1st down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do.
Go empty. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Fires to the right. And it's... The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. What a snag by the defense. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40, the 20. All the way in for the touchdown. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route.
Offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
All the facets of defense together, run defense, pass defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game. Got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to.
And the Pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And how about the hat trick? Like adding insult to injury. You got him in passing situation. You know what's coming. All I'm doing right now is trying to pad my stats and get those sacks.
Clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse